Here's Stephen, thinks he's Mr. Muscle Man. And push. Go on, push it up. Well, it's Monday again now. We had a bad night with Ben last night again. He didn't go off to sleep till 10:30. No, what time did Ben go off to sleep last night? I can't remember. Is it 10:15?
Yeah,
but
half 10.
Yeah, it's about 10:15. Obviously he just wasn't tired. Well, obviously we thought he would be tired after going around Chessington all day yesterday, so maybe he was just overtired. Because I've noticed with Ben, if he gets too overtired and he can't often go, he doesn't go to sleep.
Got an apple.
Oh, you got an apple, have you? Yes, and also...
Oh
yeah.
You scratch and sniff it.
Yeah, scratch, sniff. And we've also found... Oh, like I said, that's what I was saying before, is it really interrupted?
Oh, scratch and sniff.
That we find that obviously with Ben gets too tired, he can't sleep because he gets overtired. But then again, he did eat yesterday at Chessington, at the pizza pasta place. Obviously he had a gluten-free pizza. And he had a 12 or 14 inch pizza to himself, so maybe he just wasn't hungry or something, I don't know. But anyway, so hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll sleep well tonight. Also said to Sammy today, because obviously he's had his technology van over the weekend. We said to him, if he wants to go on the computer when he comes home from school, he's got to be a good boy at school today, and no YouTube. Well, obviously he's banned from YouTube anyway, he knows that. So I just have to wait and see how he gets on with that. So yeah, it's been a bit of a lazy morning really. I haven't really done much, just done some washing. I don't think I'll pull it out because it hasn't been that great. So like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with the boys later on when they come home from school. That's Monday nearly over. Both boys had a great day at school today. So we stuck to our word, didn't we? Let Sammy back on the computer. Yeah. But obviously he's still banned from YouTube. Unless we're there supervising him. We said if he can go on YouTube, if we're there watching him, at least that way we can monitor what he's watching rather. Obviously because the parent controls on YouTube are rubbish. Parent controls on there and they're still swearing, managed to get onto the parent control. So obviously YouTube don't monitor everything that goes on their site. And it's still a bit of a nightmare getting sleep. I think obviously because he listens to a CD player and stories. But he's getting to that age now where he doesn't want that. He wants to watch his telly. So tomorrow night, gonna see how he gets on. Let him watch his telly for half an hour or so. And also, I think the lack of last night, late night for Ben, must have caught up with him tonight because he was asleep by 8:15. Yeah. He was asleep by 8:15. Bless him. The only thing I can think of, maybe he went to Chessington yesterday. Either the pizza wasn't a gluten-free one because last night he seemed to be shaking his legs a bit like he was before he was on gluten. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, I wrote it down in my diary that he had a late night last night. But he's been to school, obviously he's been to school today. But anyway, that's it for tonight and we shall see you tomorrow morning. Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday morning. You see there's Stephen behind me here. There he is, and as you can tell, we're actually using our legs this morning. We've got to go to the post office and send off a couple of pop badges. Obviously, as you know, they're the mailing attractions and stuff. We went to Chessington on Sunday, I think it's the day now. We actually got a couple of spare ones, so we decided to trade them in for ones we haven't got. So just off the post office, send them off. Also, we decided to sort out the kids' toy box because they've got far too many toys, haven't they? Plenty of toys, do that. I need to upload the video from the weekend, which obviously we done before you see this one. And so of course that needs to upload. And then obviously head off to the gym this afternoon. And then that'll be Tuesday over with. Anyway, let's go to the post office now. No doubt we'll have to wait because every time you go to the post office you always have to wait, don't you? Yeah. Saying that now, what's the betting that we'll have to wait now?
It's warm and muggy out.
It does feel warm when I get here actually. It's really warm and muggy. Hopefully I should make it my wash and dry. I think the air cupboard with all towels is empty, I think.
It's not full up still.
It's full of, yeah, probably too many towels. Also, one thing I'm quite looking forward to, we got our Haven confirmation thing come through the post this morning, so that'd be nice. Week on Monday, sorry. The Glee, that's Charles Church, one of those new houses.
Down there?
No, it's up there.
What is that out?
I think the sign's been pushed around. It's a bit windy though, but hopefully, so like I said, I'm going to get my towels dry. Anyway, that's it for the minute. And off we go to the gym again, aren't we? So we're going to hopefully try and go 3 times this week. We went twice last week, so that's the start, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you seriously get the motivation back again, because to tell you the truth, I put on.
I think he's just waiting to get that gym.
I think it is. Get that new gym bill. To tell you the truth, I've put on so much weight, because obviously I do have to admit I was really good. I used to come 3-4 times a week. Sometimes I used to come every day. And then I know. And I actually got down to 9.5 stone, which I was so pleased about. But suddenly, it slowly. What? I know, it's quicker. But like I was saying, motivation gone, and obviously went back into our routine of the naughty eating habits. And yeah, like my old car. And of course, obviously, the weight's gone back on. I know 2 weeks down the holidays, when we're on holidays, we can't go back then. But then we've got a couple of months then to get ourselves back into straight and narrow again. But hopefully, we should be good workout at the gym. It was when we come last week. 20 to 7 now. The boys are just chilling out, ready for bedtime.
I'm chilling out as well.
And look at Stephen's actually using. He's using my foot spa. Look, how many men do you see with their feet in the foot spa? Hey, it's quite funny. You look like Taz.
It's hot.
I didn't tell you what gets hot in there.
Does it make it hot?
Yeah, it always makes it hot.
What's you putting in cold water then?
Put a little warm water in it.
Can you go pour some water in it for me?
Yeah, you'll have to run to because you can't fill it. It's a fill mark. You see that line there? That's a fill mark. You can't get there higher than that. But it's nice though, isn't it? There's Sammy.
Yeah.
Sammy's on CBBC, are you?
No, on the pants thing.
On the what? No, what page? Oh, I don't know what you were posting something on there. Obviously, Ben in the spring. Ben's watching in the night garden. After,
Skin on it.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, after all these years, Ben still lives in the night garden. We're off to see life soon, aren't we?
Don't do that and get copyright.
What's that? I won't get a copyright strike. Just do a bit of that there. So anyway, I can get the boys' milk ready now, and then Sammy's off to bed at 7 o'clock, and then Ben's off to bed at 7:30. A wet, a miserable Wednesday. I'll say it's cold. It's not really cold out there, but it's as I said, it's just absolutely tipping down. It's been like this all morning. I think it's been like this all day, to be honest with you. They reckon we're going to have at least 2 months rainfall fall in the next 24 hours. So it's a day for stopping inside today. Yeah, she's just seen it's absolutely tipping down outside. So we decided we're going to spend the day in watching DVDs and TV programmes we need to catch up on. We need to catch up on about 4 or 5 MasterChefs and some Neighbours, so we might watch those. Yeah, because obviously we said we was going to go to the gym, even though we went yesterday, but we decided not to go today because it's absolutely tipping down. We said we're not going to get wet, then get wet again when we pick Sammy up, so we went yesterday and we're still going again tomorrow. So yeah, today's going to be a lazy Wednesday. Right, it's just gone 3 o'clock. As you can see, it's still raining and we're off to pick Sammy up from school now. So obviously it's going to be a wet and soggy school pickup. Hopefully I come out on time. I don't fancy hanging around getting too wet. So then there comes the fun part then of deciding what to have for tea. Yeah, welcome to a lovely Thursday morning. So a lot better than yesterday, which is good because at least I can get my washing washed and dried now. When I went to Primark's last week, I bought some summer clothes for the kids and for me and Stephen, so I'll take with us when we go away into the month. Hoping we'll get nice warm weather while we're down there. If not, they can wait till we go away again. But anyway, this morning Sam kept saying to me, "Mummy, I got Breakfast Club this morning. I said, no, you haven't. You haven't got Breakfast Club. Turns out he's been invited on a Thursday morning to go to Breakfast Club. Bless him. So yeah, it'd be good for him as well. So starting from next Thursday morning, he's been invited to school at 8:30. So we can have breakfast with some of his friends. Whilst I thought it was really nice. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have myself a cup of tea now. Ready to start work. Ready to gym time again. As you can tell, the weather behind me, it's a lot nicer than yesterday, and put it this way. Yesterday was a complete utter washout. Obviously there's a few clouds in the sky, but I don't mind. I also get all my washing dry. I don't really mind. So yes, obviously like I said, off to the gym now. Hopefully it'll be quiet. We went on Monday. Was it Monday or Tuesday we went to the gym? I can't remember. Oh, we went to the gym Tuesday. It was really quiet, so hopefully it'll be the same again today. We both really enjoyed our workout. Yes, on Tuesday. So again, hope we. I know you've been to work today, haven't you? So I think, and then obviously that'll be it for this week. Next week we'll probably come twice, 3 times, and that'll be it then for our week's holiday. And then, yeah, I know. Can't wait to go to Weymouth, put my feet in the sea, which really, I know Sam's looking forward to it, especially feeding the seals at Weymouth, which should be good. No, I thought, well, if it stays like this, it'd be nice, though.
Yeah, but it's always different between coast and on land, isn't it?
It is actually, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, so Stephen thinks he's Mr. Muscle Man. And push. Go on, push it up. I know Sam is not too happy with me if he finds out, but there's something here, it's called a pop badge. If I take it around the right way, you can see what it is. They give these out on the Merlin attractions, and actually now we've got our Merlin passes. Well, anyway, each one has a different thing. And at the moment, Chessington are doing the Gruffalo. And obviously Sammy likes the Gruffalo. And he wanted the Gruffalo mouse. But anyway, we didn't have it, so we agreed to swap it with something else from the badges that we had. When it came today, I opened it, and I've lost it. I can't find what I've done with it. So I'm going to have to search the whole house tomorrow to find this mouse. I know, I'm 100% positive it's still in the living room somewhere, so I'd have to buy the computer for him. We come home from school, but it's not there. So the only thing I can think of maybe it's falling into the toy box. So my task for tomorrow is to try and find this Gruffalo mouse pop badge. Because although if somebody finds out, he won't be very happy with me. So wish me luck for that for tomorrow. On a wet and soggy Friday. Boy, what a morning. Ben was a bit of stress this morning. I haven't got a clue why. Anything I can think of, maybe he drank his milk too much and caused himself wind. He was really agitated this morning. And not only that, his bus was late. He didn't pick him up till 8:45. But then also Sammy was late for school. So Sam was a bit stressed this morning because he thought he was going to get told off. So I'm expecting Sam to have a bad day today. Yeah, so obviously like I said, it's raining outside again. So I think it's going to be another day in the house doing bits and pieces. Like I said, I need to find Sammy's pop badge and also tie up the toy box because they seem to have got too many toys. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Well, Ben's nappy's deliveries come. I'll just put them away. They come a bit earlier than they normally do. They normally don't come to the afternoon. But at least they come now. So that's because they've managed to put them all away. They should last him now till, well, let's say, they've packed them last him a week, so they'll probably last him about a couple of months now. And obviously, if we need him more, we'll have to buy the rest because obviously they allow you 5 nappies in 24 hours, which is a bit hard, really. It's like you can only say go to the toilet 5 times in 24 hours. But anyway, so that's them done. Now I'm off to tackle. You can see the toy box here where I need to tackle. Obviously it's hard because I still play with half the toys in here. But if you look carefully, half of them are more or less all the same sort of thing. So only problem is it's nowhere to put them on. This is the problem, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere. Obviously this is Sammy's Thomas Train Track, which he loves. He still loves his Thomas Train Track. And then obviously because we tried to put his train track onto that one over there, but sadly it's not big enough, the train table, so he's just got his wooden one on that one. But yeah, I'm sure we'll find somewhere to put them all onto. I give up trying to tie the toy box up. I just don't know where to put everything. I think what we'll have to do is tie the garage up first, I think, And then so I said, I could toy the toy box up and then put the toys into the garage, because at the minute there just isn't no room. To be honest, I think we need to move to a bigger house actually. We've got so much stuff. The thing is, we got rid of a whole load of DVDs and Blu-rays to Music Magpie, so not as if we're storing up those, which we're not.
Got rid of loads.
I know, got rid of 2 boxfuls actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
One a few weeks ago and the other one this week.
Was the last one more money?
I think it was. I think last was more money, but even so, as you can tell, it's tipping down. We're just heading off into down to the garage to put the car's MOT, because that needs to be booked. So we see if we can book it in for Tuesday, and then we can head off down to Tesco's, get a few bits from Tesco's because the cupboards are empty. So we need to do a big shop tomorrow. So that'll be Aldi's job for that. And then obviously Sunday, got the boys have got the birthday party. So just gone 4:30. Ben's just come home from school. It's a good day, and Lisa's come home in a better mood what we went to school with. I don't know what was up with them this morning. Bit of a nightmare really. Yeah, probably hormone related obviously. Even Sammy had a good boy. Sam was a good boy again. He's had a good week.
I'm now TV box.
Yeah, so if you're a good boy, you have now TV box again, obviously because he was naughty on Friday. We took his now TV box away from him for the week, and we said to him if he was a good boy all week, he can have his now TV box back. So today, yes, if you're a good boy.
A good boy today.
You got to be a good boy until 7 o'clock till bedtime. So that's the thing to do for him.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow, yeah.
And all the day and all the months.
Yeah, and the months. Now anyway, it's time now. Obviously now Ben's home from school. So it's time tonight. We've got crispy chicken and bacon salad. Obviously there's the chicken and the bacon in there frying. Just thought it shouldn't take too long in there to cook. And then obviously Stephen and Ben like an egg with there. So I did not a quid that keen on eggs. So yeah, you're having macaroni cheese, aren't you? Sammy's having macaroni cheese because he went like this. So I was saying Stephen's got 2 eggs and Ben's got an egg. I'm not that keen on eggs. And over here, so salad's been washed and dried. Just waiting for the chicken to cook now, and then tea should be ready. Obviously got some croutons as well to go in there as well, so it hopefully should be nice.
In the morning for Saturday, and how enjoy school today, and school my day. I should like and subscribe, and to our YouTube channel. I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Go. See you later. Okay, let's go.
Ready, Sammy?
You walk forward. Good work. Good work. How's that?
That's very good.
That's very good, I know.
It's my turn.
You'll go here.
Whoa. My turn.
Good. How are you feeling, Maria?
Alright.
Alright? Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. You alright? Alright? Yeah, alright. Oh, I didn't even know you were on there. You were riding so well. And what's your name? Sammy? How did you get on my horse, Sammy? Sammy, how old are you?
No, you're not. You're 7.
7. Show me on your hands. What's 7 look like? Do this. Show it to me. Sammy. Do this. Okay. Well, we got a 5. But we don't have a 2 yet. Sammy, do this.
Yes.
That's okay. Sammy, you're going to hold this.
Sammy, hold the stick.
There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Sammy, don't chew on the hat. Your mouth.
Go by, go tally ho. I say. Oh, good boy. You holding the stick?
Sammy, hold the stick.
Good man. That's very good. Marie, you're doing such an excellent job. I didn't even know you were there. I thought the horse was walking by itself. Are you? Yeah. You've done it before?
Yeah, I don't know my own horses.
Oh, right. That's good. Well, let's go back to the beginning.
Yep.
Good work.
Sammy, take it out your mouth, please.
Faster and faster and faster.
Okay. Ready?
Faster,
You stop there. Just wait there.
Sammy, take that out your mouth. Out your mouth.
Have you got a good hold on him? Okay. I want you to run as fast as you can back there, because I'm going to chase you with him. What, do you think I'm joking?
Sammy, out your
run.
mouth. Out your mouth. Out your mouth.
Okay.
Ready, Sammy?
Are you alright? Yeah. If you're not, tell me and just 3 steps.
Ready?
Well done. Yeah. That's good for him, but I don't think we'll do another one. But that was very good.
You good?
She went very fast.
Good now, Mom. We're going fast, Mom.
Yeah.
Sammy, out your mouth.
Sammy, take that out your mouth.
Out your mouth.
Oh, you're not going back to your mum.
Out your mouth.
Not yet. So you're the more around here, more here.
All them fields out there, haven't we?
Yeah.
You go for miles.
Sammy, out your mouth.
This is some more around here.
No, that's enough now. You've got to let someone else have a go.
Let's go.